Today on WinTV Live, we highlight the unsung heroes of Wakeland, show you how to log your service hours on our new volunteer platform, and a live interview with Ms. Jesko all about using your voice at the polls. Good afternoon, Wakeland. I'm Sky Ford, and you're watching WinTV Live for October 1st. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. And now for today's news. Sunday is the deadline to order a homecoming and pink out shirt. You can do this by scanning the QR code located on the screen or on flyers around the school. With over 2,000 students and staff at our school, keeping our campus clean and sanitized can be quite the challenge. Today, WinTV recognizes our custodial staff and all they do for our school.
Throughout these difficult times, we have to ensure that we're being as clean as possible. The custodial staff are the heroes of this story, doing much more than just keeping us safe.
Unlike Cape Crusaders, these heroes are cleaning up our school, not our streets. Bathrooms, desks, hallways, and much more are cleaned with precision to ensure that students are comfortable with coming to school.
The procedures I take to clean the school is to make sure I sanitize with our chemicals, and I clean the tables, and I clean the door handles to keep you guys safe.
Custodial staff does, man, it's hard to list off everything that custodial staff does. I think one of the main things, obviously, that they do is their normal job, which is just to get the floors cleaned, get the cafeteria cleaned. I don't know if y'all know this, but every night the custodians go through and they clean desks, they empty trash, they sweep and vacuum the floors when they need it. They do the cafeteria, they do the main hallways, the stairs. During the cafeteria between all 5 lunches, it's like a NASCAR pit crew. The custodians get in, they get the trash emptied, they get every single table disinfected and wiped down, the floors wiped, literally in 4 or 5 minutes while students are changing classes.
With all this in mind, we would like to recognize and appreciate the hard work that the custodial staff does for our school and safety. I'm Dylan Vincent for WinTV.
Thank you, Dylan. Our custodial staff truly is our school's hero, so it's important we thank them for all they do. Returning Wakeland students may have been familiar with the volunteer platform X2Vol. However, as we switch to a new site this school year, it is urgent that students learn how to use Zello.
Over the summer, Frisco ISD changed their service hour platform from X2Vol to Zello. Mrs. Hoggett explains how to navigate the new system.
To log your hours on Zello, you would log in through your portal and go to Zello. And then if you go to the About Me page, then you can scroll down to where it says Experience, and then that's where you log in your hours. Zello is going to be where we log hours. X2Vol is gone. We do have a record of the hours, but students were supposed to print those out over the summer.
The Counselor's Campus page has additional tutorials and resources for Zello. I'm Claire Cosner for WinTV.
Zello is not only a platform to log your volunteer hours, it also has quizzes and additional resources to help you find what future career best fits you. The deadline to register to vote in the state of Texas is this Monday. Ms. Jesko joins us in the WinTV studio with Garrett Bohannon to talk about the upcoming election.
Hello, Wolverines. Hello, Wolverines. Now, the United States presidential election is 33 days away. Incumbent Donald Trump is facing off against former Vice President Joe Biden. Now, even though that seems far away, the deadline to register to vote is this Monday. We have government and economics teacher Ms. Jesko with us today to talk about the importance of voting this year. Ms. Jesko, thank you for coming on the show today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to ask you what some of the eligibility requirements are to become a registered voter in the state of Texas.
So you have to be at least 17 years and 10 months in order to register to vote. And the deadline to register to vote is October 5th of this year. So if you meet that age requirement and that date requirement, then you are registered to vote and good to go. Make sure that you register to vote in the colony that you reside.
Okay. Now, during the 2016 election, only 43% of eligible voters actually voted. Why is it so important that students use their right to vote this year?
So for the students particularly, they're a part of the generation Gen Z. And so this is the first age cohort of students that are actually going to be eligible to vote of Gen Z. So I think that's really exciting and interesting to be able to see how y'all vote and how that could shape the state of Texas percentages and numbers of people that are actually voting, and then how that turns out in the polls.
So if you are over the age of 18 and an eligible voter, how can you register and get started?
So you can do one of two things. You can go to any social studies teachers that teach seniors, and they have voter registration cards that you can fill out and mail in. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can fill out the voter registration online at websites like rockthevote.org, and you can print out that registration and then mail it in if you meet the age requirement, and then you do it in the county that you reside.
Wow, so it really is as easy as that. Well, the first presidential debate was on Tuesday night, and the next is scheduled for October 15th with a vice president debate on October 7th. Once again, Ms. Jesko, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Back to you, Sky.
Thank you, Garrett. Next week is homecoming. Emma Rasmussen has the details all about the fun events happening next week.
Next week is homecoming, and one of the best ways to celebrate is by participating in the dress-up days. Monday is Masquerade Day. Decorate your mask to make it a little more you. Tuesday is Color Clash. Freshmen are to wear orange, sophomores blue, juniors black, and seniors, of course, in white. Bust out those boots for Wild West Wednesday. On Thursday, fill the halls with noise and feathers from Mums and Garters for Spirit Day and Game Day. Come out to the Star at 7 to support your Wolverines in their fight against Centennial. Lastly, finish off the week with Flashback Friday. Homecoming court nominations close today at 1. If you have not nominated a senior yet, now is your time to do so. Voting for court nominees will start tomorrow and will close Tuesday, September 6th at 4 o'clock. The winners will be announced during halftime at the game. We can't wait to see everyone's outfits next week. I'm Emma Rasmussen for Win TV.
Once again, this is your last opportunity to nominate someone for Homecoming King and Queen. Scan the QR code now, and voting ends at 4 p.m. today. The Cave is having a huge half-price sale on all foods and drinks. The Cave opens at 8:30 a.m., is open during passing periods, but closed after school. Only 3 people are allowed in the Cave at a time, so please respect social distancing. Now for today's COVID-19 update. Today, Wakeland High School reports a total of 2 on-campus student cases, 1 off-campus student case, and 1 staff case of coronavirus, bringing our total to 4. Active cases and other COVID-19 information can be found at friscoisd.org/COVID-19. If you're wanting to start a new club here at Wakeland, the deadline is Friday, October 16th. Please make sure you have a faculty sponsor before you apply. On Monday, WinTV conducted our second live poll of the school year. Thank you to the 221 of you guys who took part in that poll. We want to share one comment with you today. One Wolverine said that, quote, "Many students at Wakeland do not follow the social distancing and people wear their mask below their nose way too often. Remember to keep a distance of 6 feet between you and the nearest person whenever possible, and your mask should be worn properly, covering your nose and your mouth. help continue to make sure our campus remains safe. Follow Wakeland Access and Win TV on Twitter to stay in touch with what is going on at Wakeland. I'm Sky Ford, and this has been Win TV Live for Thursday, October 1st. Stay healthy and forever orange and blue. Have a great day, Wolverines.